It's the Yinlin time. I've waited days, I've waited months, I've waited years. Okay? I waited so long that my hair started graying. I waited so long that I kind of spent all my rolls on Gian, and his weapon. Yeah. So, before that, we have to be ready. I cannot present myself in such peasantly clothes in front of mother. I have to get ready. So, we do this much better. All right. Let's get to the demo, guys. We got a new layout, which is not really new because I removed all the other stuff here for now. I'm doing a video. We need to make this presentable for mother right here. We have to make this screen look clear and open. We need to show the world who Yinlin really is. And so, I hope you can hear me, and I hope you can hear my desktop audio as well. Because if this does not work out, I just lost a video for YouTube. So, before we start, you know, I have to promote my channel. That's why I'm here. You can check me out on YouTube. It's Juicicles. I make videos almost every week, twice every week if possible. I make a variety of content from doing reaction videos to making memes, shitposts, all that kind of stuff. That's just what I do. I'm a video editor. That's what I do as a profession, as a side job, I guess. I'm also a voice actor. So if you want me to voice your stuff, then hit me up. I'll do that for you. So we had to look presentable here. You saw me with my jacket right here because we're reacting to Yinlin's Resonator showcase Surrender or Die. So, you know, enough of me talking. Let her talk.
Boss, we got a problem.
Whoo!
Undercover cop in our ranks. Our stuff made people overclock. What if
You handle the mole.
Don't worry, boss. It's been taken care of. No one will know a thing.
Ooh. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, she sounds so good.
to delight you with the grand finale, a hunt in the shadows.
Our factory's up and running again. But, boss, what about the side effects? Those workers
Yo.
Just throw some cash at their families. That'll shut them up.
That new chick fixed your screw up. Do the upgrades like she said, or end up like.
Who's that? Who's that?
Let go.
And I thought that was the lady, everyone's been talking about her, but there's this one construction site lady with like 6-packs. She looks hot. I don't know if I can put that on the screen right now, but yeah, she just reminds me of that. Oh, she can go undercover?
Looks like they could use some more help from me.
We're gonna rake in the big bucks. Those suckers will eat up
money!
like candy.
Oh yeah, I will make sure everything goes as planned.
I love that outfit. Is she like a spy? Wait, is this Men in Black? Yo. Yo. God, the transitions are so cool.
Ambush. Zapstrain. It's our show.
Ooh, that transition's cool. Let's rewind that back. Okay.
Zapstrain.
One cut. Second cut.
It's our show.
Third cut. Wow. Ooh, that art is so cool. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, nasty music. Damn.
Greed has its price.
I wanna be him. How? Where can I apply? I'm sorry, my phone just rang. I think someone's trying to call me, but I don't care. That's not important right now. Where do I apply to be that guy? Where?
You should have been prepared.
Those bloody exiles somehow figured it out. But at least our stuff is. Huh?
Hey, no.
Oh, careful. You see
Say that again.
Oh, careful.
Ooh.
You see this activator here? With a gentle little push of this button,
Bro, why can't dialogues have this kind of animation? Like, obviously, yeah, sure. I understand this is a lot of animation that has to be put into the, budget of the game. I understand that. But this looks cool. Like, look at the shaders going off over here. It's so detailed.
well, let's just say your boss won't be too pleased with the outcome.
You fool! She's the mole! And who's the one we took out?
Nobody.
That thing over. Now!
Tut tut. You don't get to tell me what to do.
Tut tut. Now that's the sound those two things make.
Surrender or die. The choice is yours. I'll give you 5 seconds.
We've got the weapons now.
5.
4, 3, 2, 1. I surrender. Take me in. Take me in. You know what? Screw this shit.
That activator alone
4.
won't make any difference.
Well then, you're in for a bigger surprise.
Ooh, that is cold.
Delicate strands intertwine, spawn into a web. Now, time to claim my prey.
Yo, what is the budget on this? I think I'm on drugs, guys. How long has this trailer been going for? I think I'm losing my mind. This looks so good though. Claps, guys, claps, claps. Claps all around. Oh. Ooh, that transition. Oh! That transition's cool. Now, she just looks like Will Smith from Men in Black. Oh yeah, I'll shut up, I'll shut up.
Zapstring. Another prey falling right into our lap.
Okay, we have to talk. We have to talk. Cause I didn't expect, Wuthering Waves to go into their first, I'll call this a demo showcase, so it's easy for me to tell you, because I'm used to the term demo from watching Hoyoverse stuff. But like these kind of demo showcases that they make for characters and stuff, I didn't expect it to go this hard. I expected, okay, this is their first, this is their second ever demo showcase they're doing. It's probably not going to be that amazing. It's going to be nice. It's going to be like tons of fan service, but I didn't expect it to be this hard though. From an editor standpoint, taking away all the horny, take it away. I'll be honest with you guys. This is a lot of work that they put into this. Tons of, rotoscoping that they had to do just to extract the character off of the scene that they're editing with. And, that there's a lot of animation work that had to go into editing this kind of stuff. Moreover, more demo showcases that I'm used to, the ones that I've seen before, I'm usually used to seeing them at 3 minutes or just somewhere around the 2 to 3 minute mark. This is a whole ass movie in 4 minutes. You get to see her whole character being, showcased here. And that's the whole point of this. It's not just, oh, look, there's this cool character that has moving boobies when she walks or when she does her ultimate. No, she has character, and you see that in her demo showcases. It's so well made. It's so well made. Okay, you know what? Let's rewatch this and let's try to nitpick a few things that I can, look into. Hey, what's up, Nuke? We just finished reacting to the trailer. You kind of missed it, bro. Ooh. Yeah, so this is a lot to do with motivated transitions and how the eye. So we see from her reflections, it's just this guy in her eyes. It's just trying to give you the antagonist of the character. So whenever this happens, it's always trying to tell you what the aim of a person is. So when you specifically look into a character's eyes, most of the times in a cinematographic view, it used to represent goal or something that people want to go towards, you know? So this kind of eye is used to symbolize goals, and that's just what they're trying to do. Motivated transition goes into whatever this is, and it goes into strings on her hands. So she has everything under control. It's all tailored to her
Ladies and
perfection.
gentlemen, allow me.
But, boss, what
Oh, I love that. So how do they did this? So how do they do this? Okay, so this is the first initial comp that you have right here. And specifically, you see this. It goes into this view. So what they did here was that they had to rotoscope this scene. Well, okay, there are two ways to do this. If they have, they probably do, and they do have assets for all these things like these strings and stuff. These are assets that they probably have in their animation pack. But if they don't, and just from an editor standpoint, what they could do is they could rotoscope this. So rotoscoping is a feature on most Adobe softwares that lets you highlight certain features on your screen and take it out. Think about it like a lasso tool if you use Photoshop or something like that. You're pretty much just taking out those strings separately and putting them against a black background. Usually we do this in editing to put an emphasis on certain things, and that's why we do it.
boss,
It's a really clean animation though.
those workers won't last long.
Just throw some cash at their families. That'll shut them up.
Ooh, nice transition. So now the strings kind of form this bar, and now this moves to the next scene. It's really good. It's really good editing. It's really good animation.
Like she said, or
And very importantly, most of these things come in something called a storyboard. So what happens is before you start editing something, there's always a team of people behind the scenes that storyboards the entire animation, tells you, okay, this is how we're going to do transitions. And pretty much the entire point of a storyboard is to knock down all the transitions and how are we going to move from scene to scene to scene. And as the name suggests, it's a story. It's trying to tell you the entire story and how can we make the storytelling more convincing. And that is what a, storyboard does. And that's a good storyboard gives a very convincing video and a very convincing edition.
Oh yeah, I will make sure everything goes as planned.
Another good transition.
stealing our goods will make
Wait, let me just see how that transition went, like slow-mo. Let's see this in slow-mo. Let me see how they did this, because I'm very curious.
I will make sure.
Cut. Okay, so we have two cuts. Zoom into the eyes. That's one camera movement, and then another camera movement that goes out from the same angle. And there's something called point of reference. So right now, the reference point is right here. And when you let's see, your point of reference is right here. So whenever a transition happens, that point is maintained. So they make sure that whenever the animation transitions to the next part, and it's the same feature that you're looking at, let's say I'm looking at an eye, and I'm looking at an eye at a particular point, that is my point of reference, and that's where I'm going to look at. And so that's exactly where you need to put a transition so people can follow along with the animation and it does not look jittery or it does not look off.
Everything go. Oh, an ambush. Zapstrain. It's our show.
Ooh, yeah. So I talked about this transition because it was done so well, and that's mainly because there's a change in art styles here. And with a lot of times when there's a change of art styles, it does not go so well because it's not convincing enough. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Where did I go from this normal looking character to this like really high quality drawing? It's not easy to give that convincing effect that it's a transition to an animation that you've drawn from, a 3D model. Let's see that again. Can I slow this down so we can see this? I'm sorry, that's not where it is. Slow this down. This is a wipe transition, so she uses her hands to cover the screen and it transitions. We use the model. This is a 3D model. She does her twist. She's still in her 3D model form. And then right here, what happens is they're blurring her face. So when she does that, there we go, boom. It switches to a 2D animation of her, like that.
Showtime.
Perfect. So if they didn't put that blur transition, that motion blur on her face, it wouldn't look convincing enough. And it would just look like a PNG image being like slapped onto the screen. And it's really good how they did that. It's really, really effective.
Oh, careful. You see this activator here? With a gentle...
You know, the lighting for this particular scene, it reminds me of lighting systems that you use mostly for MMD music videos. Like if you've seen MMDs, this is the kind of lighting that they use. It's very highlighty. It highlights the face, and that's the whole point of, and it blurs the background as well. So that's why I specifically said this scene looks so well lighted, because it brings out all her details. It brings out her blush, it brings out her face, and the outfit's gold accents. So yeah. So there's also another thing symbolically that has to do with black bars, and it's that it's kind of passing the boundaries. So for a character, or for most animes, you see this in like video edits as well, where they do character edits. But specifically, when your character is passing the black bars, it's trying to signify that the powers of the character are so good that it passes boundaries. It's more on a philosophical level rather than a editor and technical level. So you can take it that way as well, but that's what I think, and that's what I believe. Like most of the times when I see this, what I believe is the character is so strong that they're willing to pass boundaries, or in this case, pass the black bars. So yeah.